Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Dolls in the Attic. Today another What's Up Barbie video where I'm going to quickly present to you the dolls that were released this February. I decided to do these videos in English now as it seems a bit weird to only have these in French. So all my channel will be in English from now on. Again, I apologize for my bad accent and the mistakes I make. In this video, I will be presenting 5 dolls and a bit of other information. At the end of the video, I will try to go film the Barbie aisle of my toy store so you can see where we're at in the small French town where I live. So the first 2 signature dolls to be released this month were made-to-order dolls. It means that only the dolls that will be ordered will be made. No more, no less. It also means that the dolls can take up to a year to be made and delivered, but also that her value will increase as there will never be leftover stock. So the first of these dolls that was released will actually never be released. On February 6th was finally revealed the Fantastic Realms Barbie doll, which was the result of a vote from the Mattel Creation members, and she was designed according to the vote. You could vote for an alien, a fairy, or a goddess. The latter one, and she is inspired by the goddess Fortuna and was designed by Angel Kent. You could also choose her face sculpt and her body. But after the pictures were released on the Mattel Creation website, many collectors complained that the quality of the doll did not justify her price, which was around $100. I guess the orders made did not meet the aim goal, and Mattel decided to cancel this doll to work on a new design that will be released sometime soon. The people that did order the doll received a mail a few days ago to explain that they will be refunded. I personally think she was a beautiful doll, but maybe not worth that price, it's true. But this is a very subjective opinion too, I think. She seems overpriced to me because I'm not really into fantasy themed dolls, and even at 50 euros, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Anyway, I'm very curious to see the new design and hope people will be happy with the results. What did you think of the doll? Did you like her? Did you order her? Or were you also disappointed? On February 9th, another made-to-order doll was released, and she had the particularity of having had 2 or maybe even more designs made for her. She is the Super Bowl doll, and until the final between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots, we didn't know which doll would be released. The Seattle Seahawks finally won the Super Bowl 2026, and so the Barbie wearing their colors and logo was ultimately the one offered for sale, or made to order. Just like the Fantastical Realms, only the one order will be produced. It says on the Mattel Creation website that she will be shipped in September. Being European, I personally couldn't care less about the Super Bowl. That being said, I think she's a cute doll, and I always love the use of the Generation Girl sculpt. So, what do you think? Are you a Super Bowl fan? Will you get her? The third signature doll to be released this month was long overdue. We first had a glimpse of her 2 years ago when she was offered as a one-of-a-kind doll to the famous pop star Kylie Minogue. The doll was so popular that collectors complained that she was not going to be for sale. I actually talk about it in my What's Up Barbie video from April 2024. Mattel listened and decided to market it. The doll was probably one of Bill Greening's last projects, and even though a few changes had to be made for a mass-produced doll, she is the same doll as the one Kylie was offered. She uses the Gigi body, and the sculpt was made to her likeness. Some say she doesn't look like her, and it's true that if nobody told me she was a Kylie Minogue Barbie, I wouldn't have guessed. But it's probably because I'm not enough of a fan, even if I like her as an artist, and didn't know the music video the outfit come from, which is the Padam Padam video. The main changes, as far as I can see from the Up doll, are the boots, which are now in plastic, while the one offered to Kylie Minogue had real fabric boots. The rest of the outfit is the same, the red hands, the makeup is the same as well. I think she's a really, really cool doll, especially if you're a fan. What do you think of her? The last signature Barbie of the month was released on February 28th. It's a beautiful doll designed in a collaboration between Bob Mackie and Bill Greening, and the doll is called Pink Glamour. I personally think she is gorgeous. The doll itself is really beautiful. For starters, I love her face. She has the Mackie sculpt, which was first used for a Bob Mackie Barbie in 1992, and I have to say, I was not always a fan of this sculpt. As a superstar girl, I hated that it was eventually replaced by the Mackie sculpt. But now I am very nostalgic of it, and this Barbie clearly gives me 90s vibes. I love her hairstyle as well and all her Marilyn Monroe look. The coat is stunning. It clearly screams Mackie, and even though it feels like we've seen this before a little bit, it still looks amazing. The black and pink combination always works, and the embroidery on it is everything. I do love the earrings of the doll as well. The main issue with this doll is about the dress, and it has made the collectors upset again. A dress with sequin or rhinestones would be expected in a Mackie doll, and especially in a €135 doll. Instead, we get a little glitter and dots, and it gives an unfinished vibes to the doll. I think the cut of the dress is beautiful, and overall, she's a gorgeous doll, but she feels a bit too simple for a Bob Mackie Barbie. I also have mixed feelings about the box. Packaging is very important to me, and I don't really like the front of this one. I'm not sure why. I do enjoy the inside with the beautiful sketch, where you could unfortunately see that the dress was meant to have more embellishments. That being said, she is still my favorite doll of the month, as she feels very nostalgic to me. So, what do you feel about her? Okay, so that was it for the signature dolls. Or was it? I think it's time to talk about the Graduation Wishes Barbie. It was rumored to be released at the end of the month, but there is no announcement on the Mattel Creation calendar, so I have to say I'm not sure what's going on with the release of this doll and if she's considered signature or playline. The box clearly says signature, but she's nowhere to be seen on Mattel Creation, even though she's been available on Amazon since the beginning of the month and many people have already bought her. Is she still going to have an official Mattel Creation release? Well, let me know if you know more. I'm always a bit surprised that the dolls can be purchased before they even get released by Mattel. Anyway, let's talk about the doll. I have to say, I really, really like her. Graduation Barbie also gives me 90s nostalgia. Even though a graduation fashion was available in 1963, an actual Barbie graduation was first released in 1996, and these dolls were available almost every year until 2006. Even though we don't have graduation like this in France, I feel it's a Barbie tradition to be kept. Another graduation Barbie was released in 2018, and I hope they're gonna keep releasing them, just like the birthday wishes. The 2018 had blue colors, and this one has gold and burgundy, which are stunning, I think. The doll itself is very pretty, with the Generation Girl sculpt, sorry. I believe she's the same doll as the Super Bowl doll. The flower dress underneath her toga, I don't know how you call that. Well, it goes very well with it. And she has, as usual, her little diploma. So, from what I understand, the colors depends on your university. So, if you're American, what was your graduation outfit like? Did it have the same colors as this Barbie? Anyway, that's it for the dolls of the month. Let me know which one is your favorite. So, here's a little news of other releases or announcements that took place this month. A small apparel collection was released for Valentine's Day, but instead of Valentine, they call it Galentine's, which is why on the shirt you can see Barbie, Christy, and Teresa. I guess Barbie wanted to spend this holiday with her girlfriends. You could get a sweatshirt, a hoodie, a t shirt, and a tote bag. It seems that only the shirt and the tote bag are still available on Mattel Creation, and it looks like it can only be purchased in the US. At least, it cannot be shipped in France. It's a shame because I can never buy other stuff but dolls. I wanted to buy a mug and a poster a while ago, but they couldn't be purchased from France. So I really hope they will change that eventually. Anyway, the collection was really cute, I think. I really like the sweatshirt, but it's gone. Plus, I can't buy it, so. To celebrate Ken's 65th birthday, Mattel and the travel agency Expedia have started a collaboration making Ken an ambassador for the brand. He will say hello to new beginnings and share 65 adventures of his travels. You can follow them on Expedia's Instagram or YouTube channel. What a fun way to spend your birthday! On March 19th, a new Metal Revealed event will take place. Just like last year, it will be a live event where we'll get to see the interviews of different people working at Mattel, presenting many different and probably exclusive toys from Barbie or Monster High to Hot Wheels or Uno. Because of the time difference, I don't think I would be able to watch it, but the videos will be available for a while, just like last year, and we'll talk about it more in the March video. So stay tuned. And to finish this news section of the video, here's a look at Barbie's new packaging. The fashionistas are no longer called that way, but they are now packaged as Barbie style. They will no longer follow the reference numbers of the fashionistas, but I don't know if they will start over as Barbie style number one, etc., or not. The rest of the Playline dolls will be presented in different categories: Barbie and Friends, Barbie and Pets, Barbie Career, Club Chelsea, Barbie Dreamland and Barbie World for the playsets, Barbie Fantasy, and maybe more. So, what do you think of this new packaging? Finally, before ending this February video, I went to my toy store to film the Barbie aisle and show you a little bit what we have in store at the moment here in France. But it was the first time I was doing this, and I was not very comfortable. I was scared that someone would kick me out. Anyway, this is what we can buy at the moment. So, as you can see, we have the deluxe style Barbie, the one from 2025, and I think, yeah, we have one from 2024 as well. The Birthday Wishes Barbie, which is beautiful, and the only signature Barbie in the store. Then we had some basic dolls, and finally the fashionistas that were released in 2024, I think, for the 65th birthday. I really, really like them, especially the black Barbie I just grabbed. So here we have some family and friends Barbie. So with the new packaging, this must be pretty recent. And the roller skating set, which was also from the Then and Now 65th birthday collection. I really, really love this one as well. Then the new Totally Hair Barbie. This one was on clearance with the yellow tags you can see. And they had all three of them, but these are pretty old now. We also had a bunch of playsets. So this one is like a pet shop, and these are horses. They had a couple of them. What else? We had another playset with a skipper first job. So it seems to be like she's a lifeguard for a swimming pool or something for kids. Yeah, you can see the price. This is pretty expensive, but it's fun. It's fun. Play sets are always fun. And Barbie gymnast. Oh, she's pretty cool as well. So then we have like the fantasy section of the dolls with fairies, butterfly, and the reveal dolls as well, like cutie reveal, pop reveal, and the new flower reveals as well. You can't see them, but they're here. This is the Chelsea section. Yeah, and more play sets. So this is quite an okay Barbie section for a really small toy store. As you can see, we don't have a lot of new dolls, but mostly from 2025, 2024. But I guess it's normal that there's a small gap between what's coming out in the US and what we have here. And especially, we don't have all the exclusive dolls like Target and maybe Walmart, this kind of stuff that you have in the US. But I still managed to buy two dolls for future videos, so I'll show that to you some other time. And yeah, that's it for the video of the month. So I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next month.